Okay, here we go. This is the first Irregulo podcast.
I'd like to start off with a question.
Obviously, you didn't understand the premise of your own podcast, which is you sit here and answer questions that are asked to you from random people.
Well, I would like to ask the interviewer.
Okay, go ahead.
A question.
Go
what
ahead.
exactly,
Start
since
off.
we're in a podcast,
Okay.
what exactly is a podcast?
Oh, man. That's a serious question.
It is a dead-on serious question. Yep. I'm guessing a web air show.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just roll
You
with
get
that.
it. You get the
All right,
idea.
just around that vicinity.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
okay.
In that general section of life.
Adjacent to.
Yeah, just
Okay.
for your understanding of it, let's just keep it as that is. Because if we try to explain any further, you'll be further confused.
Okay.
So
All right.
today I figured try to keep it as simple as possible, and I'll just ask you about certain subjects and what your thoughts and feelings are about those subjects.
Mm.
Does that
Yes.
sound good?
That's very pleasant. Yep.
All right. You know, talk a little bit louder into the mic, but you know.
Okay, louder. Talking.
Yeah. All right. So I was gonna ask you earlier, but I figured I'd save it for the show. What are your thoughts on religion in general?
Ooh. It's a topic of the ages. I mean, well, it all started when I was a little young lad. I attended Catholic school for, I think, 9 years.
What was the name of the school?
The name of the school was Espírito Santo School. Can't get any more Portuguese, and you can't get any more religious than that, you know? I mean, it has O's in it. It's not in English, so it's Portuguese. So right off the bat, you know, it's a Catholic school.
Okay, just
Which,
to get back to the
In
original question.
it means Holy Spirit.
Okay.
See, I learned something in 9 years of Portuguese.
So let's move further.
All right,
into,
religion.
into life.
Yes, okay.
That was your beginnings, but how do you feel now?
Okay.
After,
Now that I
after-
look
after
back,
that you've gone to the school and everything.
after that I've gone to a actual real school in high school.
Which high school did you go to?
That was a high school called Diamond Regional Vocational
Why are you
Technical
talking
High
like
School.
You're a fucking newscaster. Just be
don't know.
Damon. Just be
Well,
yourself.
I mean,
You don't have to
that's-
speak so properly like you are on the radio. Yes. No, none of that.
well,
Just
all
like
right,
you're just
well-
talking to me.
okay, well, I lost my train of thought.
Religion.
All right,
How do you
religion.
feel about God
All right, well,
in particular? God.
all right, God. I'm going to start off with God because you just said God. It's a very
Generally, how interviews work, you know, I ask a question, you answer it.
to me. I'm going to answer if you don't have to keep interrupting.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go ahead.
God. I don't know. You know, seems like God is like a modern day version of a ghost. Well, you know, because you don't see him.
Yeah.
He's up there. I mean,
Okay.
if you believe in him.
All right.
Me personally, I don't think there is
So
a
you're
God.
what-
Only
you're what-
because
you're what they call an agnostic.
I
Believe in the possibility, but not so much.
believe that there might be something up there, but if his name is actually God or Abba, as some people say, also a very good band.
No, that's definitely not
I like
a
that.
good band. But anyway, we'll keep rolling on. I started it off with a very heavy subject. I don't think you can get heavier than religion
All right.
and God, so I'll
But
bring it back a little bit because
let's go to Jesus now. I mean, I got some. I got some
I was gonna
good.
get off of religion altogether.
Okay, all right, because
Let's
I got
move
some
on to the next
doozies.
topic.
Because I
Next-
think. Hold on, just a side note
Go
before
ahead,
you
go
ask
ahead,
me.
go
I
ahead.
think Jesus was a. I don't know the correct term, so I'm saying a modern day, but he wasn't in modern day, so I guess pre-day. So I think he was a pre-day magician. doing allusions to all the kind folk, in whatever, in Israel, Jews, or whatever. I don't know. He's Jewish, so I guess whatever. But he supposedly, I'm doing air quotes right now, walked on water. No, I don't believe it. How? I don't see how a human being can set foot and walk across water.
Maybe it was a frozen lake and it was ice.
Kenny, that is a very good observation. That is probably true.
Well,
and people were so probably high back then.
What body of water was it anyway? Because he was in the desert.
Well,
So I mean, how many bodies of water are in the desert? I don't know the landscape of Israel, but I know there can't be a whole lot of water there.
Maybe it was like a
mirage, maybe?
No, maybe like
you ever heard of a mirage? You know what a mirage is? What's a mirage?
A mirage is seeing something visibly that you may think is there, but in reality, it is most likely not there. Actually, it's not there.
All the time.
Yes, because you're dehydrated and you have lack of water, and you go crazy. I know. I watch my Bear Grylls. Shout out. Good man.
Oh my God. He's doing shout outs to Bear Grylls from TV's
very
Survivor Man.
No, that's Les Stroud. That's Survivor Man. It's called Man vs.
This
Wild.
subject of TV. We're not paying these assholes to be on our podcast.
All right.
So we're not paying you either. So
all right.
It's your podcast.
Okay, continue with the questions.
All right, here's another question. Food.
Interviewer.
Food. How do you feel about food?
Food? It depends.
What's your favorite food?
You see, I eat so much food that I don't have a favorite food.
What's your favorite red food?
Red food? It's going to obviously have to be meat, because meat is red.
About apples?
Some of it, yeah.
Apples, they're pretty good. I like to snap into a bite of a crisp apple, now and again.
What about Slim Jims?
No.
They're
all right.
Ken's wearing a Moxie shirt right now.
See, I've always seen him wear that, and I've never tried Moxie.
It tastes like it tastes like medicine.
Is it like,
tastes like shit.
Is it like RC Cola?
No, RC Cola tastes like cola. That tastes like shit.
What is Moxie?
Actually, it tastes like it should come with a prescription.
I've never heard of that.
Wow.
It really tastes like it.
Have you ever tried it, Kenny?
Oh yeah. In fact, we
It's one of Frank
made a
Brennan's,
commercial of it in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's get off.
You
of
liked
Moxie
it that
and
much?
get off of
Okay.
media.
Damon.
Okay.
So
yes, sir.
You gotta have like a favorite food.
All right. If I have to
Pizza,
have a favorite
Chinese,
food,
what
I'm
do you
gonna
got?
go on a broad spectrum here and go Italian food. All Italian food.
Pick
pasta.
something Italian.
All right. I'll go with pasta.
All right, pasta.
Well,
I'll eat plain
here's a
pasta.
Here's a question, food related.
Yep.
Would you rather have pasta in your mouth and your dick in your ass, or a dick in your mouth and pasta up your ass?
that's a tough question. I like that one. I have to use that.
I don't know.
As long as something's in
This is a long time to think.
This is a well. First off, let's just go off record and say, I don't want dicks anywhere in my mouth.
That's
or on my
that's
ass.
off record.
On record,
That's
whatever.
off record.
On record or off record.
Go back to the record.
Whatever.
Now, let's
Okay.
go back on the record.
All right, let's go.
Where you
Let's
do
go back
trade
on
these
the.
cocks in your ass and mouth. Apparently,
that's-
while spaghetti's involved.
That's not. Let's go off the beaten path and say on record. Because I clearly, whatever.
Queerly what?
What do you do,
Clearly,
Queerly?
the dicks thing again.
all right. So, I don't know.
You could just like opt out of either one of them.
Well, no, I mean, if this was a life, when I take a question,
Why? See, I don't
it's
like
gonna
this
be a life or death.
Why
I
do
think
I
this
have
is a
to
life
pick
or
one?
death
Who's
situation.
Who's doing
here.
this to me?
Let him
Like,
pick.
why is that happening?
All right, if this was in a life or death,
All right, I got a gun to your head.
situation.
You got to pick whether you want a dick in your mouth
No.
and spaghetti up your ass, or the other way around. What's it gonna be? You got like 30.
all right, I'm gonna
seconds
go.
the
I'm gonna
guy's
go
gonna give
with
you.
spaghetti up my ass because I don't know. I just don't want anything up my asshole.
You like the
I'm not.
taste of dicks.
I don't like
But
that.
spaghetti's gonna be up your ass.
Can the
think
dick be covered in spaghetti? That is the
Does
question.
that make it better?
Well,
He makes it bigger.
So wait a minute. If the dick is covered, if the dick is covered in spaghetti, then all you're getting is a dick in spaghetti. Or are you getting a dick in spaghetti in your mouth, and then plus just spaghetti
Up
playing
your ass.
up your ass? Or is it?
Is there sauce involved?
I
Oh,
hope
I know
not.
what you
That'll
want.
burn. I don't want no sauce
Oh, it
in
can
my
be
ass.
cooler.
I don't want no
Yeah,
sauce
you
in my
want
ass.
spaghetti up your ass and a dick
getting
wrapped
some
in
kind of
spaghetti.
Is
up
it?
in your-
Oh,
These were supposed
some
to be my
Alfredo?
questions, and Ken comes
Yeah.
out of left field with spaghetti up your ass questions.
I don't.
How do you feel about that
About what?
About getting these questions about spaghetti
from
up your
him?
ass.
That makes me question his mentality, because that makes me think that he probably did have spaghetti up his ass.
No,
See,
definitely not, because you
I-
picked the spaghetti.
Doesn't
I was
make any-
basing
You
it off
asked the
of-
question.
yeah, but I was basing it off of
You
your
came up
choice.
with it.
I was basing it off of your choice of favorite food.
What if I said pizza?
Then it would have been pizza up your ass.
And then I know he's done sexual things with pizza. Everybody knows that.
Right.
Oh boy! All right,
All
let's
right,
move on
next
to another.
question.
Already answered it, so let's
Next
go on to the
question. Here we go. Music. What's your favorite band at the current moment? Your favorite newer band, probably out of the past 5 years. What would you think? The other guys have left. You could be honest. It's
All right, out of
Hanson,
the
isn't it?
5, I didn't know. I don't know who that is.
oh, okay.
Out of the 5 years, I'm gonna obviously go with the Claypool Lennon Delirium.
Yeah, that's a really good project.
That's the
We'll see
only.
them pretty soon.
Yes, yes,
You and Nancy, unless
yes.
she has to work, then we'll have to find a third
Well, all right,
leg.
all right. Well, third.
There should be a
whatever.
late night alcohol involved type of thing.
Oh well, I'm drinking, and I've had a few,
The
and I'm high as usual.
the only thing is
He doesn't need
is-
anything.
No, I'll be
Gay as fuck.
in listening
All right.
to.
So that's a good one. What's your favorite band of all time?
That's tough. It's either between the Eagles or Primus.
What?
Yes, it's a very
That's-
two ends of the rope here.
Yeah, no shit. The shit end.
I don't know. I'm gonna go.
One above
I
one.
don't know. I guess they're tied right now. But if I had to pick, I guess I'll go with Primus.
All right. That's a good choice. Now here's a question for you.
Yes.
The new presidential candidates,
Ooh.
Hillary and Trump. How do you feel about either of them?
All right. Well, let's just start off with the infamous Donald Trump.
Yeah, go ahead. Should be easy.
Me personally will not be voting for neither
Are
of
you
these
registered
people.
to vote?
I am very registered to vote. I am not going to vote for either one because I'm going to start off with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he wants to build a wall. No, I don't. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, take your wall. Fucking rebuild the Great Wall of China. I know that's not our country, but fucking that needs help or something. You know,
It's still there.
whatever. I don't know if it's crumbled, but help it.
The
Whatever.
goddamn Mongolians keep knocking it down.
Yeah.
The city one.
Shitty wall.
Now, that Donald Trump, he doesn't seem like he would be a leader. It seems like the apocalypse would happen if he became president.
Now what about Hillary?
Now, here we go. This is another one. I haven't known that much about. I'm not going to say her name because I can't pronounce Hillary Clinton. Because I say Hillary,
That's not a
like
difficult
that.
name at all.
Whatever.
to
I
pronounce.
have trouble with L's and R's, if you haven't noticed. Like the
not
word
like
parallel.
Mikhail
Asian?
Gorbachev.
No.
Say her
Here we
name.
go.
What's her name? Hillary.
Hillary Clinton.
Get that out.
All right. Now, here's the thing. I am all for a woman president,
Yep.
but, not her.
Why?
Well, because, here we go.
What's your attitude?
To me, it seems like she's just doing it for famous reasons. Like I want to be famous. I'm not going to do anything for the great country of America. I just want this for myself. My husband Bill Clinton was, so he's going to probably do all the fucking work while I just sit in my ass and delete emails and be a shady individual.
Where'd you get all this information from?
Oh, this information was all, rifling on the top of my
You came
noggin.
up with it?
No, yeah, that came spitballing right out of my mouth.
You made all this up.
Oh, no. I mean, I heard about the emails. I don't know.
Who told you?
Oh, the
What are your
news.
CNN.
I don't know.
Have you ever done your own research into looking into these things?
No, I haven't.
No, you should.
I look at the local news, and I breeze by the big newses like Fox News.
Fox News.
And CNN and all that shit. That
Okay.
I don't really. Oh, and the late night Comedy Central bullshit reports. That's whatever.
So it sounds like you got some real.
Oh yeah. It sounds
background.
yeah. I got the media controlling my political views. Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's the best statement so far.
All right, so you've been coming down here and jamming with us for a while now. Ken's fucking choking to death on
Oh,
his
we
drink.
gotta. Obs up, Kevin.
Whoa.
Okay, all right.
Ken's good.
All right.
John's still fingering over there.
Figuring all the last 20
He's been fingering like mad. Probably the whole time
Yeah.
so far.
There's barely any skin left.
He just said there's barely any skin left.
I got blisters
My
on my
God.
fingers.
Exactly. And on his dick.
Oh.
Blister dick. That's what they call him in high school. Did you know that?
It's not true, but I'll go with it.
Yeah. What was your nickname in school?
I don't know. I didn't have
He
one.
was just dick blister.
You didn't have. Well, you had one. You just never heard it.
Yes, it's probably. I don't know. It's probably. I don't know.
So back to elementary school.
Oh, here we go.
You had to once write your own epitaph on.
Let me pause you for a second. What is a epitaph? Obituary?
Close. I'm cigar.
On your tombstone.
Oh.
Remember you.
I don't have a good memory, but I do remember this.
Okay. Speak on it.
Yes, this was in 3rd grade. At the time,
It's a fucked up thing that third grade.
Third
Yes.
grade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great project.
this was a 3rd grade project. It was. It was like, I don't know, like construction paper. We had to cut it into the shape of a tombstone.
You had to build a tombstone and then write what was on it.
And write what we wanted on the tombstone.
On their own tombstone.
We had to write
Do you
"Rest in
remember-
peace" on top.
Do you remember what you wrote? to
And
yourself?
I don't remember. I don't remember, but I do remember.
Damon the Box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what-
you
yeah.
remember being in the box?
no,
This is a good story.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't remember what I wrote. I don't remember what I wrote. I don't know.
What would you write right now?
What would be on my tombstone?
Yeah, right now. Yeah. If you had to do it again today,
2008.
what would your epitaph
I think you died.
read?
All right. It would be Rip.
Just rip. Not
No,
rip.
no, just
abbreviate.
you know, with
Rip.
the periods in between.
Rip.
And
Rip the periods right in between.
and written, it would be was a a good, well-shaped person. I think, rest in peace.
David,
A good, well-shaped, rounded person. Yeah, I don't.
What do you mean by well shaped?
Well-shaped, as in witty and
so not physically shaped.
not physically.
Well, I don't think we
'cause-
could
no,
say that.
yeah, I got a bit of a
Portiga gut.
uh,
Porta gut.
yeah.
You consider a circle of.
Oh no! If I
Round
take
is-
that back,
Technically.
I would say, yeah, I'll go with that, and then in parentheses, socks and sandals. Yes, it has to be. I have to throw that in there.
You
Yes.
would be buried in your socks. Man.
Oh, I would. What I
He's
said
wearing
before.
them right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's literally wearing socks.
What
and
I
sandals
said
right now.
before. ... I think is ellipses, and parentheses socks and sets. Yeah.
What the fuck are ellipses?
I think a dot
when he
is
says they go.
is it ellipsis or ellipses? I don't think it is. It neither.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. dude.
The dot. You know,
The dots.
Like etc.
No, just
no.
dot.
The three periods. It's
That's the name
ellipses.
for-
Is it literally?
That's the name
It
for
is.
that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Hey, we're all learning something today.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely gonna look
I wonder how much shit sounded crazy out of his mouth that was legitimate, but I just didn't believe it because it came from him.
Damon, I have a question for you. If
Yes.
you were to jam with any musician,
Dead or alive?
dead or
Dead
alive,
or alive?
who would you pick? And what would you be playing? What would they be playing?
All right. I think I would be playing the bass, and I would like for my drummer. I would like to jam with a drummer. Of probably John Bonham. Yeah, I would go with John Bonham. I do. I would like that because I like John Bonham. I like his drumming, and I don't know. It would sound good.
Would you,
I think.
Would
I
you
don't
jam
know.
with him while he was alive or dead?
I don't know. I mean, hopefully alive.
Probably closer in the musical world if you waited till he was dead. But, yeah. Next question. I'm gonna have to change the entire course
Okay.
and throw you one of these.
Oh boy.
I want you to define some words for me.
Okay.
Okay, what you think or you believe the definition of these words are.
awesome.
This is the
All
Damon
for it.
Dictionary segment. Damon Dictionary.
Dude, we should each just pick a word and vote.
Absolutely. We're going to do a round table here.
All
All
right.
right, I'm going to start off with synonymous.
Synonymous.
What does that mean?
Do not tell me how to spell it.
Not going to.
Synonymous. Is it one? I have a question.
Answer so far.
Are you playing some tomfoolery, whatever it's called, on me? Is that a real word?
Yes.
Okay.
These are all going to be
Okay.
real words. This is
Man,
not
we're
a
not gonna
trick.
fuck with you.
Listen. He knew ellipsis.
But
All right.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is going to be a great answer no matter what the fuck
Okay.
comes out of your mouth.
I think
because-
synonymous
Go ahead.
is something that's not anonymous.
Not anonymous.
Yeah.
Dive a little deeper than that, please.
Okay, well, anonymous, to my knowledge, means something that's not known.
Per se,
Somewhat in
yeah,
that general
yeah.
vicinity range. Vast array.
Anonymous is more, I'll use an example, like,
I'm going to leave a
if
comment.
I
It
call
should be
the
anonymous.
police
Yeah, anonymous.
and I don't give them my name, I'm an anonymous caller.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so that's not the word I'm asking. I'm asking synonymous.
all right. Now I'm just breaking it down why I think of this, such as anonymous.
Extra such as.
Anonymous is means that. So I think the part of it means semi. So semi-anonymous. I guess. I guess.
Semi-anonymous.
Semi-anonymous.
I don't think I'm going to tell you what synonymous means because
If I do,
can't give you something better than that. That's
am I right?
No, not even close.
Okay.
Synonymous is like the same. It's I don't know what's a good example
Wow.
of synonymous.
Like
wet
that.
and moist.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in that region.
All
you know?
right.
They're synonymous with my balls.
Okay.
The face he just gave.
Okay.
I wish we were doing this on video.
All right, my word for you. Eponymous.
That's not a word.
Yes, it is a word.
Eponymous?
Eponymous, yes.
Oh, man. Eponymous. Something that's extra anonymous.
Extra anonymous.
Yes. No.
Okay. Backtrack.
epinephrine, hippopotamus,
There's that. You can build off of that, maybe.
anonymous.
Probably.
I don't know. I'm thinking. All right.
Yeah, don't get off the hippo. It's you're not gonna get any clues that are gonna help you out with this. Just give me your
something that's lacking of consistency.
That's, I guess you could say that be the definition of this podcast. But the real definition of hippopotamus, the best that I could describe it to you would be, like the would be the title character or the title artist, or in other words, all right, I'll give you an example.
The antagonist.
The album Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Is the first album is called Black Sabbath. That's the eponymous. That's the eponymous release because it's the same fucking name as
Self-titled album.
yeah. But it's
Okay.
but eponymous doesn't mean self-titled album. But it's the same. It's the same fucking title as the
Person
lead.
that
So yeah.
All right.
Look. Next.
John, you got a word for this guy?
Mr. Damon.
Photosynthetic.
Ooh, photosynthetic. Well, photosynthesis, I'm thinking right off the bat. And that means plants catching sunlight to drink and thrive in the forest and on ground. So synthetic means something that's plastic. Melted plastic. Synthetic. Photosynthetic.
Now put them together.
What is it? Photosynopsis?
Photosynthetic.
Photosynthetic. So something that's photosynthetic. Something that's replicated by sunlight.
Okay. I think that concludes our Damon Dictionary segment of the podcast.
Or UV light.
Yeah,
Or
that's-
UV
that's-
or
It's
light.
actually its ability to convert carbon dioxide into stuff.
Into stuff.
It's-
I like how we're trying to bust his balls and we all
can't come up
we
with
all
these
couldn't come up with good examples.
Why don't you crack an egg for me here on
Well,
this
the plant
one?
converts carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. I think that's actually what that is. So you actually weren't that far.
You weren't that far off. That was the best one that you've gotten out of the three.
All right.
Pretty sure.
I think that concludes our Damon Dictionary segment of the podcast.
Yeah, that's good. We'll do that next week.
I was hoping
Yeah.
you were going to say like a plastic photograph or something.
I thought that's where you were gonna go with that.
If you were to put together an all-star dream team,
Of sports?
no,
Okay.
of musicians,
Ooh.
you got a three-piece band, and then yourself included would be four. So these three people they have to be alive.
Oh, we actually did this last week where
Yeah.
I gave Kevin Damon a ride.
But it wasn't a
back
three.
home.
No shit.
But it wasn't
It was
a
a band
three-piece.
draft, and you didn't have to stop.
Well,
at
it's a
three,
four-piece
but,
technically.
and
Four-
you could use that.
So you
You're
playing
in the band, and then you got a three-piece behind you.
Oh yeah, build a band around yourself.
You can pick three
Okay,
guys.
all right.
You're in the band.
All right. I'm gonna start.
Don't get so fucking close.
Yeah, it's-
alive.
Yeah, all alive.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start off with me singing. I don't know why.
That's an odd choice.
I know it's a very odd choice because I am not the most
So put your band
adequate
behind you.
bass player. So
Build your band around your singing.
I'm going to go with.
Who's your drummer?
All right, my drummer will be. Man, this is tough. All right, I'm gonna go with Danny Carey
From Tool.
from Tool.
All right.
He's my drummer.
Good choice. Very versatile.
All right,
Who's your bass player?
my bassist. Probably gonna go with Flea.
Really?
Yes, or Les Claypool.
They've worked together.
I know.
already.
That's why I know.
That's a good match.
I'm gonna.
Just pick one of them.
Flea, I don't.
You-
I don't.
I like-
That's your
I like
choice, though.
Flea.
It's your
I
band.
like-
All
I
right,
like
Flea.
Flea.
He's going with Flea.
Go for it.
So we got
I'm gonna go with Flea.
Danny Carey. We got Flea. Who's your
Everybody
guitarist?
My
Gotta be in
guitarist. My guitarist will be Tom Morello.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is a band that I would never go watch. Let me tell you.
Especially if they were all in their underwear, but they probably should be.
All right, we're going to start another podcast for you, Ken, because you obviously have some pent-up sexual frustrations, or
You got a little bit of a Mac Reynolds.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah.
Even though his name's not Mac Reynolds.
No, it's a good mix.
I just mean it would be fitting. It would be fitting.
Moxie
You've already got
Reynolds.
Flea. He's probably in his underwear. So why
I
not
don't
the
know
rest
Mac's
of the band?
last
What?
name.
I just
Ronald
find it
McDonald. He's Ronald
fascinating
McDonald.
that Ken just randomly pictures
Men.
pretty much everybody in their underwear, yeah.
It's awesome.
That's good to know.
That's why
good
he's
to
never
know.
nervous, right?
Right, yeah, it's a
I
good
guess.
point. Yeah, he's never nervous. Ken's never nervous.
Never nervous.
Everybody's nervous.
That'll be the name of the.
Have you ever been outside of Massachusetts? And if so,
yeah. Plenty
where
of
have you
times.
been?
I've been all over.
Where?
I have been to the state of Florida. I have been in the state of North Carolina.
What'd you do there?
I slept in a hotel. So yeah, and I have
So
a
you drove through. You drove through North Carolina.
yeah. So, but I
Were you performing as a road lizard? or-
I literally stayed at North Carolina. So I didn't
at
drive.
North
I did drive through it, but I also did stay there for a night. And quick story. I was outside on my cell phone. No, it was very sunlightful there. It was very it was very hot. But I was on my cell phone, and a guy. Of the African American race, came up to me and said, "Would you like to buy a cell phone?" And I said, "I'm on my cell phone. Get the fuck away from me." And I went back in the hotel, and he went off elsewhere, and it was very, 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 very disturbing, considering I was on my cell phone, and he asked me, "Would you like to buy one?"
That was disturbing.
It was very disturbing.
Sounds just
Not the
pretty
fact that his
stupid.
penis was hanging out of his...
It was, but that was my story of North Carolina.
How was
But
his
yeah,
penis
the best story.
hanging
But,
out of his sweatpants?
But
Did he
I've
pull it down, or-
I've also been to the small teeny state of Rhode Island
Yeah, well, I mean,
and New Hampshire. In New Hampshire, I've stayed multiple nights in New Hampshire. I
you
spent
gone-
one night in Maine, and I ultimately would like to go to Las Vegas, and not even just to gamble, but just to see all the shows and shit. There's a bunch of shit there,
90 years old.
But
Actually, yeah, this kid is 90 years old. Name your 3 favorite bands.
my top 3.
The shit you listen to the most.
In no particular order.
All right,
Quickly.
all right. Primus, the Eagles, and Bad Company.
Okay, the Eagles and Bad Company.
The Guess Who.
You gotta give another 4.
Go ahead. No, keep going.
The Guess Who.
Just making yourself look
Jim Croce.
okay.
Dean
That's
Martin.
good. That one's odd.
I like Dean. He's a fantastic singer. He has that good voice.
What's your
you know,
favorite
and
Dean
I can
Martin
sing.
track?
My probably Valore or let's see. He has a ton of hits.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
What was it?
Valore.
What album was that off?
I don't know.
It probably was before albums even existed.
Yeah, probably.
Just singles.
All right, we're gonna end this fun for this week, and
I have one question.
John has
Yes.
one last question.
Your weirdest public bathroom experience.
Here we go. I have a few of those, but
I
like to hear it.
the weirdest. This actually happened quite recently. Actually, it's funny that you bring that up. I was at Foxwoods, and
how are their bathrooms? Are they
It-
clean?
they're glorious. You can probably eat off the floors. Simultaneously. But I mean, it was this weird fucking Arab genie-looking guy with a gray curly handlebar mustache, with the little pazinha.
What the fuck is that?
Pazinha.
Yeah, well,
Portuguese for the broom and collector.
dustpan?
Yeah, dustpan. I was the only one in there, and I was relieving myself of number one, and he was just in the corner, and it was very disturbing.
Did he work there? Did
He worked there, and he was just looking at me. I could feel his presence. I could feel his eyes staring at me while I was emptying my bladder. It was disturbing. And I went to wash my hands, and he kept looking at me, and I was like, and I, being the nobilistic man that I am, I turned to him and said, "What the hell are you staring at, dude? For real, you know, don't do that." And he didn't say anything, and I walked out, and I went to, this was about an hour later, went to another bathroom, and it was the same looking guy. I think it was, I don't know, they all look the same. What are these genie looking dudes? And it was the same fucking thing. So now I go elsewhere. I go into the Fox Tower next to the theater, and I go to the bathroom there. I don't care if I'm gonna piss my pants. I'll go there.
Making sure you're not stealing piss is what's happening.
I don't know why anybody. It's just
People steal the urine.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's
They're
disgusting.
shaped like foxes.
That happened. And
Before we go,
there was one more. There's one more. A more recent one was at the Joe Walsh Band Company concert. We were all peeing. I was peeing. Well, I was peeing. There was a space, and it was my uncle peeing, and this and there was
clarify, because it wasn't me.
at a urinal. My uncle Fennec Herrera.
Not me, by the way. I'm
Yes.
not
And
I have to bleep that out.
and this drunk guy comes. This drunk guy comes up to us, and he was like, "Hey, watch out for that drunk guy pissing in the fucking thing where you wash your hands." And I'm like, well, I shrugged it off. And as I was zipping up my fly, there was a fucking drunk guy pissing in the fucking thing where you wash your hands.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking. I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
In the sink, and what the fuck? I did not look. It was disgusting. And I didn't, so I give credit to that drunk guy. He was right. And it was disgusting. It was.
The first drunk guy wasn't so bad.
It wasn't so good. But the second drunk guy, and this was, mind you, may I repeat the title of this concert? Joe Walsh and Bad Company.
That's why you shouldn't be surprised. To be
What the
honest.
fuck?
Hey, you could say this was some bad company.
It's not like fucking, what are these fucking teens listening now with fucking Skrillex and fucking
Skrillex.
and fucking 1975,
How many times
whatever
you
it's
spit in that same cup and keep drinking it? David,
whatever. Okay.
one more thing.
Oh, all right.
Last question.
Tell us a joke.
Oh. All right. This is a good one. I'm just gonna come off with this off the top of my head.
Oh,
all right.
even better.
There
even
was
better.
all right a Jewish guy. This is good. a Jew and a African American race person. Again, does anyone walked into a bar, and this is great. And the bartender says, "What can I get you two folks?" The black person says, "I would like a cranberry tonic." This is great. And the Jew says, "I would like a water." And he orders a water. He drinks the water, and the Jew leaves. That's the joke. That's great.
That was the worst joke.
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, but not only was it racist, but not even constructively racist or any, that was awful.
I think think it was
That was
pretty
really
good.
bad.
It might have been the worst joke I ever heard in my life.
What? I thought
I'm so glad you asked that question.
it had some
I
potential.
wasn't even gonna hit the drum thing. I wish the keyboard was on because you would have got a wah, wah, wah.
No, that was pretty good. I think.
Awful. Well, that's a good way to end it. So we'll see you next week. And man, wow.